That's the Immigrant Song, and we're in the studio with the legend, and probably one of the coolest people I've ever met, David Foster, in the studio.
Isn't that one of the coolest pieces of music you've ever heard in your life? I mean, come on.
So you're the pop song master, but yet you're admitting you're a big Zeppelin fan.
Huge. Monstrous.
Now, I have read that you are dying to work with one legend in music, and I think this person probably crosses over rock, pop, soul, everything. Is it true that Stevie Wonder keeps saying no to you?
Yes, but only in a very funny way, because we know each other, we've hung out, we've made music together, and I just think, a lot of superstars forget their greatness. When I hooked up with the group Chicago, and I'm going to come back to your question.
Chicago?
When I hooked up with the group Chicago in 1980, they had already had a huge run, and they were all the way down at the bottom, no sales, right? They had gone from megastar to no record sales, right?
And they had a horrible, Terry Kath dying, and they had a lot of tragic things.
A lot of problems with the group. So, because I was such a fan of their band, and I knew their music so intimately, I knew every song, every note, I could play every song, every note, I just went in and reminded them of their greatness. They played me the 13 songs they wanted to do for the album. I was so excited. In the room with Chicago, they're playing. At the end of it, I said, guys, these songs are crap. I'm not going to produce these songs. You got to write new songs. You got to get back. And then I spent a year going to their houses and reminding them of their greatness. Then we made Chicago 16, sold millions of records. Made Chicago 17, sold 8 million records.
But one could say that you turned them into a hokey, they were this cool jazz rock band, and then David Foster comes in, and all of a sudden, it's hard to say I'm sorry.
Right.
But, I mean...
Yeah, no, I get your point.
Listen,
but I don't apologize for it.
I'm not disputing it, because a check's a check.
A check is a check.
And I love that song.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
You're my inspiration.
Well, I was drawn to Peter Cetera, because he was the Paul McCartney of the group versus the John Lennon. Terry Kath was the John Lennon of the group, right?
And do they ever talk about that? Because that is kind of a fascinating story there. Do you want to go there?
Well, I don't really know the details of it. I mean, I think Peter Cetera and Terry Kath were close, I think. I don't really know the details of it.
Well, because I had read that it was Russian roulette, and then I heard that was sort of an urban legend.
Yeah, I don't know. I can find out, though. I'll ask Peter.
You know what? Don't ask him later.
No,
He's
okay.
gotta.
All right.
Hey, tell me about
But
this.
your question was...
Stevie Wonder won't work with
okay.
you.
No,
Why?
Well, I have an idea. I know that he has another masterpiece in him. I'm positive of it. That talent does not go away. It just forgets.
Okay.
So I've told him. I said, Steve, your last album was crap. Come on, you've got to make a great record.
And when David Foster says to Stevie Wonder, "Your album's crap," his reaction is, maybe that's no wonder he doesn't want to work.
Yeah,
with
maybe
you.
so. Good
Right.
point.
I mean,
I love him so much, and I just think there's another masterpiece in him, and I think I'm the person to bring it out of him. We had dinner 3 weeks ago, and he was saying, "Well, I want to sing the songs in the same key," and I said, "No, you can't sing them in the same key. You got to lower your voice a little. You got to go. You're 55, you're 60 years old now. You got to lower the key, and you can sing the song any way you want twice. Just let me." I just sing the melody twice.
And that's a tough line to cross. I mean, here you are. I mean, obviously,
he's a genius. He is a genius.
Right. So now here you are, David Foster, coming in and saying, "All right, Stevie Wonder, I want you to do it like this." But that's sort of the
Chicago thing all over again.
But it's the amazing part of your career is that these well-established artists, you're pushing their buttons a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, look, compromise breeds mediocrity. So if you and I are working together,
right,
and you want the note to go up, and I want the note to go down, it will go up or it'll go down, but it will not go to the middle.
All right, we're going to play one more song, and then I want to talk to you about, this is the question of all questions, someone who's an up-and-coming singer, how the hell do they become a hit in the music industry? David Foster will tell you after Weezer.